Oh, welcome back to Try Thinking again, guys. Today I'm coming at y'all with the podcast, and today we got a special guest. Y'all know I usually have my homeboy PM. However, he's been busy, so I'm just gonna come through the next few weeks with special guests. And yeah, so today's special guest is a good friend of mine. What would you like to be called this afternoon?
We could be called the outspoken, the
The
woke sister.
the outspoken woke sister. All right. All right then. So how you doing this afternoon, woke
I'm
sister?
the woke sister.
Mm-hmm.
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing all right, man. I just honestly got off work, and so I'm just ready to talk some shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what would you like to start off with?
We could start off with the Megan Thee Stallion and the Tory Lanez situation because that's currently trending at the moment.
Okay, well then let's do that.
All
So
right.
for those who don't know, okay, like so last night. Well, if you guys don't know about the whole Megan Thee Stallion Tory Lane situation, basically she was shot I would say a few months ago. Time been going by so fast. I don't even know how long ago this was, but it was shot a few months ago, and everyone was kind of in speculation on who did it, and then she confirmed it was Tory Lanez, and a few weeks ago, and now he's coming out saying, "Hey, it wasn't me," and he also dropped a 17 track long album explaining how it was him. So, um, if you caught up from that, then let's discuss.
Yeah. So basically, it's a hot mess in my opinion. Because first off, like, even though personally I kind of felt like it was a marketing tool, because when he posted last night on Instagram, he was like 9 p.m. I'm sorry. I was like, oh yeah, he's going to talk about it. Great, let's hear his side of the story. And then like 12 o'clock, you see all over social media about an album cover. I was like, this nigga really went marketing skills 101, and that's what it's all about in this industry. To me, it seems like if you've done something, you got to come back and speak up. Like, for an example, I know Chadwick Boseman, to go off topic, when he passed away, fans were getting mad at Michael B. Jordan and the other cast members for not speaking up. So if you don't speak up, this social media is going to come after you. So I guess he was like, I got to do something for my marketing tool, which is dumb. But then it's like he's bashing Megan Thee Stallion, and with the current times that we're going through right now, such as most of you know the Breonna Taylor situation, she's trending all over the news. Not only that, you're bashing black females. I understand that, yes, black men's lives matter, but the climate right now is mostly focused towards black females. And that was kind of a downgrade that he did.
Mm-hmm.
And then he bashing black females. Like, I heard they said he was bashing Kalani, Asian Doll, Megan Thee Stallion, and then he was glorifying Kylie Jenner. It just shows the stereotypes that we get in the black community as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I was pissed off this morning. I'll be honest. I got up. I was like, I had to talk my shit a little bit.
Right.
But, yeah. What are your thoughts?
Listen, man. I've seen some toxic men, especially in the limelight, but he gotta be one of the worst. Like, how you not say something for so long and then you come out the woodwork with this bullshit, and then it's not like you helping yourself, you just making yourself look even worse. And you giving us black men a bad rep, and when you shouldn't even be focused on putting out music about this, like you should be focused on just saying you did it and moving on. There's more important things, like the things you were just expressing. These are things that we should be worrying about. These are things we should be focusing on. These are things that we should be making music on. However, everyone's so focusing on bullshit that we don't really see things that we need to be seeing. And just to see this, waking up to this, is like what else does this year have to offer? Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I had nothing to say. I've already talked about this situation on podcasts before. I always say he's a piece of shit personally. So like, I ain't really gotta repeat too much, but once again, he is a piece of shit, and it should have been an apology, and you could
Yeah.
have kept it at that. It didn't have to be anything more than that.
Exactly. And then he's like talking about their personal relationship on the album I'm hearing. So it's just like, okay, are you doing a whole album mostly towards Megan Thee Stallion?
Mm-hmm.
The 17 songs about your relationship and then going to the point where the shooting incident? Because if that's the case, no, you should have just said, I'm sorry. When the incident happened or when Megan gave her remarks on it, you could have said, yo, I'm sorry, move on, something, because what you did, it was not. And then I'm seeing on Black Twitter, one girl tweeted, she was like, not the same men saying protect Black women, saying Tory's song is hard. So that's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
I understand when it comes to that, but yes, in this day and age, we definitely have to protect our Black females. We do. We have to start treating each other the same. I'm getting tired of Black women having to look out for our Black men because, like I said, I understand Black men are treated 10 times worse, but it's like y'all are making it seem like we are treated worse. From bashing us, the incidents that we're going through, like with the Breonna Taylor situation, her settlement was $12,000. Mind you, there was a white female that was shot in a different state by a Black police officer. They gave the family $20,000. That was a 10 times difference. They said, oh, Black female? You don't need all that money. The white female, oh, yeah, come on, Karen.
Right.
We'll pass down money. So it's just, yeah. This climate right now is not that great, I would say. So, yeah, I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. I really, really, really believe that I agree with you. I don't think that Black women are getting enough respect. It just seems like it's like it's getting worse. It's like
Yeah.
I like Black women have been torn down for centuries. So is it hard to just give them the equality and the justice that they deserve? You know.
Yeah.
It's not even what they deserve. It's what they need. It's what they should have had to begin with.
Yeah. A lot has to change. And I know I've seen some guys are posting protect our women at cost. And I know there are great guys, Black men out here that really do. Because I'm not trying to come and bash all Black men and say, oh, all Black men are trying to disrespect us. Mm-hmm. No, because there are a lot of Black men, they care for their mothers. That's the one thing I would say. Your mother is Black and you got a Black father. Oh, you love I know a lot of guys that love their mothers and they'll go down hard for them. I know boys that will go hard for their little sisters or their daughters. So I'm not trying to say that. I just feel like people have to sit down and actually think and listen and pay attention and don't go based off of what they see the media's doing. Go based off of what you believe in.
Right, for sure. And that's a big problem in today's climate because it's just like so many people do not have their own opinion. Opinion is formed from the masses, it's not formed from within, and that can be an issue when it comes to just what you see everywhere. So I agree. I guess we can move on to something else, because we could talk about that forever.
Yep, we sure can.
So, is there anything else you want to talk about?
What is something I want to talk about? We could talk about social media, because we were talking about one day how you don't be on social media like that as much.
Yeah, look, like y'all, bro, like being on social media is like, it's not the devil, but like I'm on it, but it's just like there's I don't see a reason for me to be on it. Like I'm on Snapchat, I just do my streaks, and I mean if somebody wants to talk to me on there, cool, we'll talk. Instagram, I'm in a group chat with my homies. Twitter, I'm on there for my fuck shit. That's where I'm the most toxic. Twitter, like I am a little toxic on Twitter, but like that's it. Like everywhere else, I'm chilling. And I'm only on there like maybe once a month, twice a month, like seriously. because it's just like if you take a break from a lot like social media, bro, you get so like cleansed. Like you just feel different. You feel better. You feel more of yourself. Cause I feel like sometimes when you get on social media, it's so draining because you see so much negative shit. Like how much positive shit do you see on Twitter? It's or any social media platform. Like it's really draining. Like if you think about it, every time I hop on IG and I see somebody's story on there, I always see somebody talking about some, oh, I want my life to be like this, or oh, I want my life to da 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 da, or you could have treated me better, or da 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 da. And I'm just like, you need to tell me, like, I follow mostly girls, so like, you need to tell me 10 girls are experiencing the exact same thing. Like, this is negative, dog. Why would I want to see that? Like, why is this what I want to wake up to and see?
Yeah.
And I could just avoid that by not looking at it. But some people get in their feelings off of what they see on social media. So they'll see somebody else's situation and try to put their situation into their own. And it's just like,
yeah,
that's not what it is.
Social media is very toxic. And I'll admit, I don't even be on Twitter like that anymore like I used to. Because the only reason I be on Twitter is to watch the HBCU confessions.
Okay, yeah. I feel that.
That's about it. But now, no. But as you were saying, it's just like everybody puts all their business out on social media, especially when it comes to relationships, their personal life. You could be sitting on the toilet like,
really, like, I'm just saying, it's just like, so you tell me everyone is depressed, everybody's going through this exact same thing, and like, no, it's like nobody is helping them. Like, I don't know how many times I'll be on Snapchat and you'll see like one picture, but like 8 people reposted it, and somebody will screenshot it and repost that, and I'm just like, you mean to tell me 8 people are feeling this way today?
You'll see like the same stuff on different people's stories. It's just like,
right.
Bruh.
And I just feel like people be just over complaining. Like, if your life sucks, bro, it's your fault. Like, it's like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, if your life sucks, it's your fault. Because if you, to a certain extent, like, sometimes you can't control things, but if there are things you can control and your life is not going the way you want it because of that, then it is your fault. Like, you can't just be upset for, like, no reason. Like, if your relationship is not going the way you want it to go, whose fault is that? Like, if you're in a toxic relationship, whose fault is that? Like, you're staying in it. Like, it's nobody's fault but your own. And nobody wants to take responsibility. Like, it's always somebody else's fault. That's another problem with this damn generation.
Nobody wants to take accountability or responsibility. And that's one thing that I had to learn. Like, stop making excuses. The more you make excuses, it's only up to you because don't nobody care. They'll be like, here she goes, making all these excuses. Like, no, that's what you doing. Take it like a G.
Right, exactly. And this is like everyone always wants to fucking complain and stuff like that. Especially, bro, that shit be pissing me. Like, you know what the most toxic thing is like burner accounts and spam pages. Those are like the most. Those are or Finstas or whatever the fuck. Those are the most toxic fucking things you can have. Like, if I meet a girl and you got a fucking Finsta or a spam page, bro, I'm not fucking with you. Cause you talking shit about BO's fucking social media. Like, I know you talking shit.
Yes, I would admit, because I was one of those girls, but I stopped using mine. Like, I had a whole Finsta, and I'll, like, post weird stuff, talk a little shit.
Mm-hmm.
That is the most toxic. Because it's like, you could talk shit behind closed doors.
Yes.
On your little private account.
Yeah.
But you can't talk to a person.
Exactly. So, that's how I feel about it. Like, if you can't be real with me up front, bro, like, that's like one thing. Like, if you cannot be real with me up front, I'm good, bro. Like, I'm good. Because honesty is very important. Not just in relationships, but in friendships as well. So if you're not going to be honest with me about simple things, like if I cook something, or I say I cooked mac and cheese, and my shit was slippery, and you didn't like it, don't tell me it's fucking good if you didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. Because some people will lie over little shit just like that. So if my shit tasted like Kraft macaroni and cheese out the box, then just say that. Then you didn't like you didn't have to eat it. You had to do nothing like that. And people will literally do that, but then go behind your back and just talk shit about you. Like for what?
Yeah.
Because there's no reason to be fake towards anybody. Like there's no reason. Because that's you. You was about to say something?
Yeah, that's where you go ahead. Because I feel like you gonna say what I gotta say in my mind.
Yeah. Because like there's literally no reason to hold back what you gotta say. Like you're not gonna hurt nobody's feelings. I'm speaking for myself at this point. Like you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you say what you gotta say, because that makes me respect you. But and I'm gonna give another example. Like I remember I was with this girl and she was talking shit to her friends about me. Like don't ask how I know. I just know. She was talking shit to her friends about me. Literally, and then she asked me to come where she was. So I come over there and she just wants to smile in my face the entire time. So I was like, so what was the point of inviting me over here if you literally was just trash talking me before? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to be fake or anything like that towards anybody. If you just got something to say it. Yeah.
It's something else.
It just okay. It's shit.
They're into the social media. They're not real.
Right.
Authentic.
Right.
It's hard to find honest people. Like, and that's one thing. I love having blunt people in my life, and I think that's another reason why a lot of people stop being friends with me, because I started becoming blunt myself. Because no, I'm not going to sugarcoat for you. I'm going to tell you like the TI2.
Yeah. You got a lot more blunt than you used to be, because when you told me that story about the dude and the money, that shit was funny as hell.
I told you, a lot of people were laughing at that situation, but people gonna probably figure out who this is right now. They're gonna be like, we know who this is.
Alright. But girl, don't nobody watch this damn podcast. I get like 4 views. I do this shit for fun.
I'm gonna put some people on though.
Alright,
somebody was want to hear today's podcast, and I was like, okay, I got you.
Yeah, like don't nobody be watching my shit. I've never did YouTube for views. I always did this shit for fun, because that's another thing. Like, shit, let's segue into something else. Like in this generation, so many people are so obsessed with getting clout. Like like TikTok is such a big example of it, because everybody's just doing shit to go viral. No one's really posting just to post. Everyone's just consistently trying to go viral. So you have a whole bunch of people consistently clout chasing, trying to get to a level that you can't really do anything with, because it's not like you can monetize your videos on TikTok. The only people who can monetize things are people who can get ads on their videos. So basically them promoting something. So those are like the big YouTubers not the big YouTubers, the big TikTokers that have no talent. So, well, majority of them have no talent. But it's just like, those are the people who can actually monetize what they do. Like, I don't understand why you're trying to get viral if you can't monetize what you're doing. So it just kind of like, it kind of always upsetted me that in the climate of YouTube, everyone was always trying to do what the bigger YouTubers were doing, but they couldn't monetize it. And now we're in the climate of where you have to have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized and make money off YouTube. So if you can't do that and you're spending all your time trying to do what everybody else doing, you're wasting your time, because you're not going to get paid for it. So that's how I feel when it comes to like when it comes to people doing YouTube, and then when it comes to people just trying to get clout in general. Everyone's doing like kind of the same thing, but nobody's really profiting from it. So I feel like people just wasting their time.
Because I know a lot of people like yourself, and then I have a few. I'm going to shout out one of my friends' YouTube channel, Honey at Sade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you two are the only two people that I really would sit there and watch and listen to, because you guys are keeping it authentic. And that's what she talked about, because we had an experience with a girl. Mm-hmm. She was trying to start a YouTube channel, mm-hmm. and she wanted to be like Sierra and Ken. Mm. And we were telling her, like, no, you should be yourself. She was like, well, I look up to those YouTubers. You can look up to those YouTubers, but you shouldn't put yourself like them and create yourself like them.
Exactly.
When people are viewing your channels, they want to see how you are, how you carry yourself. Like, I know my friend, her Honey and Sade, they love her channel because she keeps it real and honest. At first she did do a little story times, but then she did like fashion hauls. Then she would do like trying on wigs and stuff, like things to keep it up to beat. She had a music list, and I liked that about her channel. It was diverse. She did different types of videos.
Right.
And then with you, you had your vlogs, the shoe try-on, which you definitely should bring back because, you know, people do keep up to date with the shoe game.
Man, listen, man. I told myself I'm retired from shoe videos, but listen, man, there's one pair I'm about to get, man. I might have to make a video because this shit is hard.
Exactly. See?
You'll know. I'm gonna show you first, but you'll know.
Alright.
It'll be towards about a month from now. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, I think I might.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you after we end the podcast. But like,
okay.
I don't know. Like, I think I'm the YouTuber who's done everything, but kind of like not done everything. Like, I've done the vlogs, I've done different type of videos, I've ventured into fashion, but the only thing I haven't done is like pranks and the bullshit. Like the bullshit, I haven't done it.
Yeah, I can never myself doing pranks because it's like, for one, those things are not that great.
No,
you can actually somebody's feelings. Like, I'm seeing these big YouTubers like Cameron and all of them supposedly cheating and all this other stuff. That's why I stopped watching some YouTubers. The only ones, like I said, is you, my friend Honey and Sade, African Suit. I watch her because her and her boyfriend keep it real. Belief in fatherhood. I now started watching parent videos.
Yeah. Bro, be honest with you, bro. I just be watching like food videos. I don't even watch regular shit no more, bro. I just watch food videos so I get ideas when I'm in the kitchen. That's it.
I mean, shoot, that's what you gotta do.
Hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. But let me see. So I don't want this thing to get too long. So before we end it, I'll do a segment on this podcast. I usually try to keep it under 30 minutes, so let me understand why I'm kind of cutting it short. But let me see. I usually do a segment for my like music, so I always call it music should be listened to / sleepers. So if you have anything that people be sleeping on, I know you currently in the DMV area, so you might have a different version of your sleepers. I got my version of sleepers, and I know you may have yours. So do you have any like suggestions or any sleepers that people should know?
Ooh, I mean, it's kind of hard because these guys really up there now. One rapper I think y'all should listen to is called Q the Fool.
Okay.
He's a pretty great rapper from the DMV.
I follow Q the Fool.
Young Manny, definitely support him.
Gotta do that.
He's a goofy rapper, but he's like funny. And Danny Man, I know a lot of people, y'all might hear him on TikTok videos.
Yeah.
So they want to not get slept on. TikTok is also helping because we definitely do the DMV challenge. But definitely listen to those rappers. They're pretty dope out here.
Yeah, I fuck with Zanman. Zanman's hard, bro. It just take a while to get into his music, but I heard him. He did a song with IDK, and that shit was kind of hard. He had some weak ass bars, but like I still fuck with his flow, so it was cool.
Yeah, like one song I love by Zanman is Gucci. Gucci down. So yeah, you gotta listen. You gotta like.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check him out some more, but I fuck with his music.
Yeah, but those are about it I could think of because the rest of them are Baltimore rappers, and y'all was gonna say who is this? Okay. I don't know who.
So
yeah.
Let me see if there's anything I got. Alright, so these are my sleepers from last week. Like, I didn't make a podcast last week, so like I'm kind of gonna incorporate. I'm not gonna incorporate everything. I'm gonna incorporate maybe 1 or 2 or 3 from last week, and then I put y'all on. So Lil James did a remix of his song "All of Your Love" and it's with Kirby. That shit, y'all, listen, hit different. Off of the Moneybag Yo and Black Youngster joint project, I would definitely recommend SRT and New Chain for sure. For sure. And then this guy named 18 Vino just dropped a project. I've been fucking with his music heavy. And I think my favorite song off his new project is called Pablo. Favorite song off there is probably In and Out or Who at the Door. That shit make me want to put on some black Air Forces, bro. I swear to God. Then Spillage Village put out their Spillage In album finally, so I haven't really finished listening to it yet, but my favorite song so far is Judas off of there, so I definitely recommend that. That new franchise song by Travis Scott is ass. I wouldn't listen to it. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. Don't listen to that. And I don't know. That's all I got.
You did. I heard you mention "Do It" by Chloe X Talent. They're very.
I did mention that.
Yeah, they're slept on. They're definitely slept on.
Yeah,
a little.
Bro, I always mention my female artists. Like that's one thing you're gonna know about this podcast. Like you gotta go back and listen to some old episodes. Cause
yeah,
I mentioned them 2 weeks ago.
They are slept on.
Very.
So definitely. And it's like, dang, they gotta get back up there.
Right. They are very much slept on though. You are 100% correct.
And then another artist that I would recommend, Steve Lacy.
Oh.
Y'all should definitely listen to him.
Y'all gotta fuck with
Even
Steve
though
Lacy.
he's been making music lately, he's a part of this group called The Internet, and I was a huge fan of Odd Future Wolfgang.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a part of that whole branch and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely an artist. You guys should listen to his music because they're pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just listen to Sid.
Right.
Because Sid does have an amazing voice, but listen to all of the.
I was about to say now, don't do Sid now.
I ain't gonna do Sid. Sid is
okay.
That voice of.
I
ain't gonna do her dirty. She's doing great, and I'm proud of her. But y'all gotta also listen to these other artists. Y'all can't just do only her.
For sure.
So yep.
Let me see. Yeah, see, I think the last time I did this, I did another version of my sleepers, but yeah, I haven't talked about any of the new music because I've been listening to so much different type of music because not only am I keeping up with rap, but I'm keeping up with alternative, electronic music, jazz music, blues music. So I've been listening to a lot of music lately, and so that's why I don't be feeling like doing this podcast. But I have to talk about so much music that I be listening to, and I don't be feeling it. Plus, nothing be happening. Like this week, a lot of stuff happened, and like the last few weeks have been kind of dead. But there's always something going on. But yeah. So,
Yep.
I greatly appreciate you for doing this with me.
I thank you for having me. Hopefully, I'll be here again for future ones.
Listen. As long as you got time, you are more than welcome back.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely would like to have more females on the podcast. I'm gonna have another one on the podcast next week, so trying to go ahead. Huh?
Most definitely, we love to see it.
For sure. So, gonna definitely start trying to do this once a week again. It's just hard because I'm always working, but like I was off this weekend, so I'm like cool, but I also got to go back to work at 4, so I need to get rich, man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired every fucking day, and as long as if I could stop working, that would be nice. But I'm gonna keep working so I can remain humble. But like I said, thank you for everything, and thank you y'all for watching. This has been the Try Thinking Again podcast, and I will hopefully see y'all next week on October 2nd. And I don't know when this video is going up, but it's going up. Like, comment, subscribe, share your feelings, all that. Share with your friends. I'm trying to get all my shit in, huh? I'm trying to get my shit in. That's it. That's it, y'all. I'm gonna make a Instagram and a Twitter for this YouTube channel so I can start being more toxic on Twitter again. I'm excited for that. I hope y'all excited for that. One of these days I'm gonna go back and do it. But till then, y'all take it easy. I'm gonna be out. You gonna say bye?
Hi, y'all. Stay woke. Drink water.
Right. This has been right. This has been JJ and the outspoken woke sister. We will be seeing y'all later.